Hello, everybody. Talmar Anderson, Boss Actions. We are on the last part of Dashing Through December. I'm so excited about it. I love this month. I love winter. I love the holidays. And I love building business and building kick-ass teams. So that's why I'm here with you today. That's why we did Dashing Through December. I want to make it as easy as possible for business owners and entrepreneurs to step into that role of being the boss of a team that is rocking their job, that can be trusted, and that allows your business to scale and grow. That's the good stuff. That's the fun of building a business. And if you don't think the people side of your business is fun, you definitely want to follow up with me, Talmar Anderson, or my company, Boss Actions, because we can help you understand how you can really build that kind of fun working with the people that you want to work with, that you can trust to do. But that's not the point today. Today, we're talking about dashing the final concept. Whoo, and it's a doozy. It is one that we all suffer from. Entrepreneurs all over do this to ourselves all the time. So today, we're dashing the idea that it's better to just figure it out. Right? It sounds like this, and this is something that we all do. So I'm included in this. We will start by saying, I need to do X. I'll figure it out. I mean, how hard can it be? And right there, we've already walked ourselves into a struggle. We're expecting it's going to be hard. We're expecting that we don't know what we're doing. And we are allowing the space for us to make mistakes, which is very important. We are allowed to make mistakes, but we have to learn from them, right? So after a few times of trying to figure it out, at what point are we going to stop that? Let me give you an example of trying to figure it out. And it's a smaller thing. It's not about business, but I'm putting myself out there. Please forgive me, all the hockey fans in the universe. So I was invited to go to my first hockey game several years ago, and I was really excited about it. I love attending live sporting events. It's super fun. You can get more into it. I love the crowd cheering and just being able to get excited about a good play, right? You're always looking for that. What's the exciting thing? Did somebody skate faster than the other? Or did they get the puck? All this good stuff, right? But it was my absolute very first time going to hockey, and I really didn't know what I was doing. But I thought it'll be okay. I'll sit next to some people in the know, some of my friends, and I will happily make sure that I ask lots of questions. They know if I've got a question, I'm going to ask. Well, the worst thing that could happen, and we were all in rows, as it is the case in most arenas and stadiums. So I got pushed all the way down in the rows with the people that were there to socialize and didn't even know or care about hockey. There was a whole group of us that went. So now I'm sitting several people away from anyone that I know to ask questions of. But I was like, okay, I can do this. I know sports a little bit. I can figure this out. I mean, how hard can it be? Like, I hear you all saying that with me. How hard can it be? Right? So I'm sitting there and I'm trying to figure it out. And at first, I think I have some ideas. I'm watching the ref. I'm watching where the puck is allowed to pass lines or not pass lines, or pass people or not pass people. And I'm going along and I'm getting it a little bit, but I really know I'm kind of making up my own rules in my head. But I can at least notice when to cheer some of the time, and notice when to look away from the fights, because I'm not big into the fighting part. I know, everybody else loves it. So we're sitting there and we're watching the game, but I am getting more and more frustrated, and actually like getting a little kind of pissed off, quite honestly. I was trying to figure out what was happening. There was this time, and it happened several times during the game. Everybody would jump off of the bench and they would skate around, and the teams would kind of skate, and it was just chaos. And it would happen for a few minutes, and then everybody would go back to the bench, or they would go back to playing their position. And I could not figure it out. I mean, this is like, we're probably 2 periods in, and I am just about to pull my hair out. I'm so frustrated. But then at the end of the moment, it happens again. And I must have been maybe muttering under my breath, maybe a little louder, my frustration. A kind, knowledgeable person in front of me turned around and has pity on me. And he says, look, I just want you to know that's a commercial. This is being televised live. So whenever there's a TV commercial, the teams will skate around to stay warm, but that's not part of the game. That's just, it's almost like an intermission. And just with that one moment of a knowledgeable person taking the time to give me the answer, it was like almost euphoric, the amount of relief I had over not trying to figure it out. I had looked for, like, is there a light going off? Is the ref blowing a secret whistle that I can't hear? I really was going a little insane trying to figure out why I didn't notice what was happening to trigger this mass skating around. And just one quick conversation from a knowledgeable person turned around and he released me from the struggle, from the frustration, and actually allowed me to finish enjoying the game. Now, that may not be as big as figuring it out in your business, but that sense of frustration and the sense of relief from dealing with a knowledgeable person is really your decision point now, boss. This is what I want you to dash. Whenever you're looking at something and you say, how hard can it be? I'll figure it out myself. Instead, I want you to try this new thing. So we're dashing that. We're not going to say that anymore. Instead, what we're going to say is, I want to know who can really help me get this done. Who's the most knowledgeable person I know? And if we really take a minute and we say, who can give me the answer or a process to make this easier? That's when your business will make a huge shift. When you stop trying to take the time and pause your business growth to learn something new, because that's what you're doing. If you are learning something new, that those hours, that time, the frustration and the stress when you don't know the answers is all slowing your company's growth. Faster and easier is, I need X. Who do I know that can give me the answer or a process that will move us quickly, that will be much easier for me? I won't take on more stress. How can I move away from figuring it out? It's not about figuring it out. It's about who can give me the answer to make it easier. It's no longer about how hard can it be. It's how do we make it easier. It doesn't have to be hard. We just have to go to find the answer. And that person, that company, that program, that process that you find will exponentially speed up the growth of your business. So wherever the issue is, just remember, there's an answer out there. And the sooner you find the answer instead of trying to figure it out, the faster your company can grow. All right. That's all I want for you. Those are our 7 tips that we dashed this week. If you have any questions or you missed any of them, you can go back. You can find them on our Boss Muse YouTube channel. But more importantly, are you on the webinar tonight? Are you going to be there today? Sorry, I said tonight. It's only a few hours away. Are you going to be in the webinar? Are you going to finally find the answers? We've got a huge amount of insights we're going to get in there, and we're going to be helping you move faster and easier when it comes to building your own kick-ass team. All right. Thank you so much for being here for the series, Dashing Through December. If I can help you, my team can help you. If Boss Actions can do anything for you, please reach out. But all I want to say right now is boss on.